Welcome everyone to MIPA's Wild Wednesday webinar. Today we're happy to welcome Tom Riordan from Maple Ridge Farms, who's going to tell you how to sell food gift programs. You're in for a treat. This is a great program and will teach you how to reach a huge potential market and really boost your fourth quarter sales and profits. Without any further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Tom. Tom?
Thanks, Paul. Welcome to our presentation, How to Sell Food Gift Program. You know, when clients discover that you can handle their food gift program, most will gladly turn it over to you. Some will need a little convincing.
All attendees are muted and may unmute themselves by pressing *6.
And a few want to stick with their current vendor. Today's program will give you the tools you need to persuade your clients to turn their food gift programs over to you. Let me share a personal case history with you. I did a survey over a 20-year period of time that illustrates a lot about the food gift business. For 20 years, I flew over 50,000 miles a year calling on distributors. Now, I'm not real chatty on airplanes. I usually just pull out my computer and go to work. But just prior to landing, after I'd put my laptop away, I'd almost always turn to the person next to me and ask what business they were in. They'd respond and ask what business I was in. I'd tell them the food gift business and ask if their company ever purchased food gifts, maybe for the holidays. Conservatively, I'd say over 75% said yes. Then I'd ask them where they purchased the gifts. Most mentioned one of the large mail-order food gift companies. Others named retail stores or mass merchandisers. So in over 20 years and about 1,000 conversations, how many would you guess told me they purchased food gifts from their promotional products distributor? Well, the answer is 0. None. Now, how can this be? First, as you can see from my survey, most buyers are not aware they can purchase food gifts from distributors. And second, most distributors overlook food gifts when presenting holiday gift ideas to their clients. Instead, they present desk accessories, writing instruments, and wearables, even though clients are more likely to purchase food gifts. So when the distributor doesn't show food, the client goes elsewhere to purchase. In today's presentation, we'll show you how you can write this food gift business. Let's begin with the market. According to American Express, small businesses spend approximately $5 billion on holiday gifts. Half of that $5 billion is spent on food. Nation's Business Magazine, the publication of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, says that food gifts are the best business gifts for the holidays because they're something everyone can enjoy and they're usually not too expensive. In Counselor Magazine's survey of business gift buyers, now these are buyers, not sellers, 61% ranked food as the #1 business gift for the holidays. Take a look at the Counselor survey. You'll see that food gifts are 9 times more popular for the holidays than wearables, even though for the rest of the year, wearables are the top seller in the promotional products industry. And food gifts are 7 times more popular than writing instruments and 3 times more popular than desk accessories. The legendary retailer Marshall Field, when asked to explain the secret to his phenomenal success, said, "Simply provide your customers with what they want to buy." So if you want to increase your fourth quarter sales, you need to provide your clients with what they're most likely to buy, and that's food gifts. Now, since 1979, we've been helping distributors increase their profits by offering food gift programs to their clients. And we sell only through distributors, and we don't have a mail order, or you can't purchase our products on the internet. Let's do the math. In a recent survey, we learned that many of our distributors sell food gift programs to 20% or more of their clients. Say you have 100 active accounts, and you sell food gift programs to 20%. That would yield 20 orders, with the average order being over $2,000 on a C. So the additional sales you could generate would be $40,000 on a C simply by presenting food gifts to your clients. Let's take a quick look at the market. Total spending between large and small business is $5 billion on food gifts annually, and most of it during the holidays. Food's consistently ranked as the #1 business gift for the holidays. And at Maple Ridge Farms, we have a 62% repeat factor. And many distributors do a lot better than that. If you take a look at this slide, you'll see a list of the biggest food gift buyers: banks, financial services, hospitals, medical services, insurance agencies, manufacturing, and so on. You probably have clients in many of those businesses. So who actually places the order? Well, in large companies, customer gifts are usually purchased by the VP of Sales or Marketing or one of their assistants. Employee gifts are usually purchased by the Director of Human Resources or an assistant. Now, if you get to a smaller company, both the customer and employee gifts are usually purchased by the owner, president, or an assistant to the president. And when are most orders placed? If you look at this graph, you'll see that November is the biggest month of the year, followed by October and then December. However, it's really important to remember that most businesses start gathering their gift ideas right after Labor Day. And if you don't make it into their basket of ideas, you probably aren't going to get the order. So it's really important to start right now. Understanding why many business gift buyers prefer food is very important. First, it's traditional. It's hard to fight tradition. Businesses have been giving food gifts for decades. I'm 61 years old, and I remember my father receiving many business gifts, many food gifts during the holidays from when I was a kid. Second, food's an easy, no-brainer, universal gift. You don't have to worry about size or gender, and since everyone likes high-quality food, you know everyone will appreciate it. But it has to be high quality. You know, recently when I was speaking to a group of end buyers, I asked them which they would prefer to receive: a small 12-piece package of premium chocolate or a giant tin of popcorn from one of the mass merchandisers. Well, you know the answer, and it was unanimous. They wanted the chocolate. Now, with many business gifts, clients might be concerned about whether the gift they select will be used. What if the recipient already has one? Well, no need to worry with food because no one can receive too much premium chocolate. Food gifts are shareable. This is a real big point. 34 years ago, when we got into this business, the practice was to send gifts to individuals. Now, over the last 20 years, we've seen a major shift to more and more companies buying larger gifts to be shared by everyone in the office. It's simply more cost-effective to buy a larger gift, and it will generate goodwill with everyone in the office. Now, food gifts can easily be used to meet various price points. That's not so easy to do with other gifts. Frequently, we see orders that have an A gift, a B gift, and a C gift. The A gifts go to the larger offices, the B gifts to the mid-size offices, and the C gifts go to the smaller offices or individuals. The important thing to remember here is that food gifts are scalable. Finally, 40 years ago, the #1 business gift in America was a bottle of liquor. Today, a gift of liquor or even wine is considered to be an inappropriate business gift. You just don't know who might be offended. There are many good reasons why your clients will be better off purchasing a food gift program from you. Let's examine the benefits of buying from you. You'll want to incorporate these into your presentations. After all, clients don't have ESP. You know, over 30 years ago when we started Maple Ridge Farms, we had one product to sell: a block of cheese packed in a wooden box with the customer's imprint on the cover. In November of 1979, going door to door in Wausau, Wisconsin, we were able to write $24,000 in food gift business. A year later, we wrote $48,000 in 3 weeks. it didn't take us long to discover that we had a number of unique selling propositions. The first was branding. We offered to imprint their logo on the cover of the wooden box that contained the cheese. Buyers had never seen this before and were surprised and thrilled with it. Now, because approximately 90% of business food gifts are still ordered from mail order catalogs, internet merchants, or retail stores, most gift buyers are not aware that they can purchase food gifts with their logo on them. Today, it seems that everyone is into brand building. So it's important to remind your clients that because the gifts you provide have their logo on them, they help promote their company and build their brand. Many of our gifts include a durable item like a cutting board, collector's box, or wooden truck that'll generate goodwill long after the food has been enjoyed. Take a look at these gifts from the giant food gift companies. They're slathered with their logos. Does your client really want to spend their money to promote the food gift company's brand instead of their own? Probably not, but you have to help them understand the difference. Another big selling point was convenience. We made it so easy to do business with us. We went to their office. They didn't have to come to us. We'd bring in samples of cheese for their evaluation. We'd offer to handle a whole program for them, including individual shipment and card enclosure. They loved the convenience and they gave us the orders. You know, clients want great value. And our volume purchasing, in the absence of a number of middlemen, allows your clients to purchase fine quality gifts from you for far less than they'd have to pay for stuffy, overpriced brand names in retail stores, mail order catalogs, or on the internet. Better quality. Because our gifts are packed to order just prior to shipment, they are a lot fresher and more delicious than gifts from mail order companies and retail stores that are made up many months in advance. Maple Ridge Farms can arrange for shipment directly to your client or to their branch offices or directly to each recipient. And will even enclose their greeting card or business card. Now, this is a very important thing to remind your clients because clients are usually unaware that you can offer individual shipment. And about half the food gift orders we receive take advantage of individual shipment. So you really want to make people know that you can offer it. Now, for the giant food gift companies, including their catalogs, discount coupons, and promotional literature in their gifts is a very common practice. Now, we'll never do that. We won't put our catalog or promotional literature in your client's gifts. Take a look. This is a gift that I received from a fellow business associate. It included a $5 discount coupon, a $10 discount coupon, and the food gifts catalog. So Maple Ridge Farms offers a 100% money-back guarantee. Distributors are quick to remind us that our packaging is far superior to that of retail stores and mail order companies. Take a look at how well we protect our gifts. It guarantees they'll arrive in perfect condition. Finally, when clients deal with you, they're dealing with a promotion and business gift expert, someone who can help choose the right gift for recipients, the proper method of distribution, and someone who can help create artwork to make the gift more memorable. And you're there to make sure everything works out perfectly and to smooth out any bumps in the road, if there are any. They don't get that from mail order companies, retail stores, or internet merchants. And remember, it doesn't cost any more to purchase a $25 gift from you than it does to purchase a $25 gift anywhere else. Look at this comparison chart. The bottom line is this. You have a very competitive position in the marketplace. You offer convenient, personal service, fresh, packed-to-order gifts, imprinted gifts, as well as blank goods, should they want them, custom packages, individual shipment, free card enclosure, and a 100% money-back guarantee. But the food gift giants have something you don't have, and that's visibility. Every business person knows that they can purchase their holiday food gifts from Harry and David, Hickory Farms, Sam's Club, Costco, or all the others. But the vast majority have no idea they can purchase their food gifts from you. You know, there are some inherent challenges in selling food gift programs. It's not rocket science, but like we said earlier, when most clients don't think of distributors for food gifts, they think of you for promotional products and wearables, but not for food gifts. Seasonality. Because the vast majority of food gifts are given in November and December, you have to start fresh with your marketing every August. And samples, especially chocolate, require careful handling in the April to October time period. So how do you begin develop your food gift business? Here are some quick tips to help you market food gift programs this year. First, call every client. Ask if they or anyone else in their company purchases food gifts for the holidays. Explain that you can provide a more cost-effective program than they would get from retail or mail order. Follow up by sending a catalog and a cover letter explaining the benefits of purchasing a food gift program from you. Food gifts are different from other promotional products. Buyers like to page through food gift catalogs. If you don't have samples, order some so you'll be ready for your presentation. Look at these jumbo postcards. A direct mail campaign using our postcards can help reinforce your efforts and remind clients that you're their best source for food gift programs. If you pick up the shipping charges, we'll provide the postcards for free. We'll even print your return address and contact information on each card. Have your web developer put one of these icons on your home page and then link it to the distributor version of our website. The URL for that is mrfcatalog.com. Then send a monthly email like this to your clients, reminding them that you're their best source for food gift programs. Make sure to include a link to mrfcatalog.com. Veteran distributor and PPAI Hall of Fame member Don Edwards coined the term 3-foot marketing plan. He told us that whenever he was within 3 feet of a client, he explained to them that he was their best source for food gifts. So from now through the end of November, whenever you're talking to a client, even if it's over the phone, ask if the company purchases food gifts for the holidays. And if the person you call on doesn't purchase food gifts personally, maybe he or she can refer you to the person who does. Our catalog is one of the best marketing tools available. It's professionally designed, photographed, and written to rival even the best looking mail order catalogs. It will position you as a food gift expert. When we survey new customers of ours and ask them what tools they use to write their food gift orders, the most common response is, I just handed your catalog to my clients and suggested that they look through it for holiday gift ideas. So make sure to get enough catalogs and put them in the hands of all of your best prospects. Now, we'll even print your contact information on the front of the catalog at no charge if you pick up the shipping costs for the catalogs. Let's review some of your sampling options. We offer random samples at 50% off EQP. What I like about random samples is they're great because the client can see exactly how the gift is packaged, what the imprint looks like, and can actually taste the quality of the food. So we do spec samples at EQP. In addition to offering the same benefits as the random samples, the client can see how their logo will look on the gift. And then we do virtual samples at no charge. But a word of warning, clients can't taste a virtual sample. Tasting samples are really an economical way to generate enthusiasm with clients. We offer 2 kits that you can see there on the screen, and just a wonderful way of generating enthusiasm with your clients. I had a customer down in Lexington, Kentucky, and he used to tell how every presentation he made, he opened a box of tasting samples and put it on the guy's desk. And he said, I don't care if we were talking about T-shirts or caps or whatever. He'd have it out there, and then by the time he finished his presentation, the client would, compliment him on the taste of the food. So he then suggested they do just 24 wood boxes with the client's logo on it, with chocolate almonds in it, and try that. And then he said, you'll get such a response that next year you'll want to buy 100 from me. So he would write all these orders for 24 boxes of chocolate almonds day in, day out. And, they weren't big orders, but by the end of the year, he'd written $50,000 or $60,000 worth of extra business. So it's a great add-on order. Okay, let's finish up with a few important tips for making effective food gift presentations. Schedule your appointments just before lunch or late in the day, just before supper. We all know that if we're hungry when we go to the grocery store, the food's going to look more appealing and we're going to buy more. Make sure to bring samples, especially chocolate. It generates enthusiasm and it confirms your claim of offering better quality. And before suggesting a specific gift, ask clients about their budget per gift. Remember, many clients purchase gifts at various price points. Now, if your client purchased their food gifts from some other source last year, ask them to tell you about last year's program. What did they like about it? What didn't they like? And were there any problems? This information will help you develop a better program for them this year. And then don't forget to discuss various methods of distribution with them, including individual shipment directly to the recipients. As we said earlier, clients are often unaware that you can provide this service. Now, during your presentations, it's important to educate your clients about the benefits of buying from you. If you don't explain what makes you a better source, they won't know. So remind them that you provide a more convenient way to purchase food gifts. You provide better quality that will enhance their image. You have fresher gifts because they're packed to order. And that you can offer the option of shipment directly to each recipient. Finally, and most important, remind them that the gifts you provide will help promote their company and their brand because their logo is on every gift. Nearly 50% of U.S. business gifts are food for the holidays are food gifts. That's just too big a market to overlook. Well, I think that about covers it. If you're serious about increasing your fourth quarter sales, your mission should be to make every client aware that you're their best source for food gift programs. So now through the end of November, whenever you're talking to a client, ask if their company purchases food gifts for the holidays. And if the person, like we said before, if the person you call on doesn't purchase food gifts personally, perhaps they can refer you to the person who does. Well, does anybody have any questions about what we talked about today?
If you have any questions, you can type them in the chat box, or you can hit *6 to unmute yourselves. If there are no other questions, I'd like to thank Tom for this presentation. As a former distributor, I can certainly vouch for everything he stated. It's a great way to add $40,000 or $50,000 into your fourth quarter sales. Those average orders at $2,000 each on a C was my experience, and that repeat order rate, I think, for my company was around 75%. And there's nothing sweeter than getting that phone call in September or October with the client on the other end saying it's time for us to reorder our, and there you go. Fantastic opportunity remember, $2.5 billion are going to be spent on food gifts over the next 4 months. So, Tom, thank you very much. And everyone attending, appreciate you participating in our Wild Wednesday webinar. Our next one is coming up on September 25th, featuring Stephen Meyer from QuickPoint. Same time and place, 12:15 at anymeeting.com/MIPA. You'll also have an opportunity to meet with Tony Guerra and sample Maple Ridge at the Harvest of Ideas show coming up October 15 at Laurel Manor in Livonia. In addition to the show, Tony's going to be participating in a new feature that we're offering called the Harvester. The Idea Harvester will be from 8:30 to 9:45 with 8 exhibitors having 10 minutes with a group of distributors, and rotating every 10 minutes. You'll have a quick connect, and Tony can really continue what Tom has stated on how to actually market food gift programs. We have a Smitten with the Mitten tour coming up on Friday the 13th. We're not superstitious around here. It's going to be at Edwards Garment Company in Kalamazoo. For all of the MIPA events, keep in touch with MIPA.org, and thanks again for participating. This presentation has been recorded and will be made available, and watch our Facebook page for that as soon as it's processed. Tom, thank you very much, and everyone for attending. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you. I hope all of you have a wonderful fourth quarter.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, we've got a question. Connie would like to know if she can get a copy of your PowerPoint.
I can do that. Could she send me an email so I have her email address? And I can give you mine.
Yeah, why don't you give your email address?
Mine is Tom R, T-O-M-R, at mapleridge.com, MAPLERIDGE.com. And I'd be happy to send it over.
All right. And if anyone else needs it, they can shoot me an email, paul@mipa.org, and I'll make sure you get Tom's contact information. Once again, thank you, everyone, and have a great day.
Thank you.